Hi class, good morning. This is our last class for the semester. Don't don't get too teary-eyed. I actually am a little bit sad, but I know we're coming back next semester, but we're gonna have to take a break from each other. You guys are gonna have a wonderful winter vacation. So let's just today do something that's very, very important and is often overlooked in classes for ESL, and that's work on our pronunciation, specifically on this lesson, not just with speaking and writing. First question I gotta ask you though is, how do you feel about your accent? Yeah, bow bow. Okay, all right. So yeah, you feel not very confident. What would you do? Would you want to completely erase your accent? If you could, what accent would you like to have? We've already went over this in class, how many different dialects and accents even in America for the American accent, right? Anyone want to, who would want to have a British accent? Okay, a lot of you, right? Why a British accent? Okay, yeah, so some of you feel like you would sound a little bit smarter. Of course, it does depend which British accent you have, right? Right, we talked about that one. And anyone who wants a kind of standard American accent, whatever that is, or how about my accent? Okay, yeah, so Grace, all right, you'd like an American accent, right? Okay, yeah, these are just some things that we need to talk about, because I think a lot of you here feel uncomfortable with your accent, which, don't look at that in a negative light. That is actually can be a positive thing, because to some extent you want to be a little concerned with your accent, but not because you should be ashamed because you sound like like Bao Bao. He sounds like he's from Beijing, his accent. And we also have some speakers from Germany, and also some speakers from with a little bit of a Spanish accent, from Argentina, right? Not too thick, but you guys, I know you feel like well, I want to have an an authentic accent, right? But it's okay to sound like English isn't your first language, and for a lot of English speakers, they delight in people that have accents, and don't feel self-conscious about that. The only thing you do want to be concerned about, that you do want to be concerned about, is that your accent is clear. For example, my wife, her second language is not English, and sometimes when we travel to foreign countries and they don't speak English fluently, it's a second language for them, she has trouble understanding what they say. I teach ESL, so I can sometimes make it out a little bit better, but among the English speaking community, it is important that we, not that we erase who we are, we should be proud of our accents, but we do want to be able to communicate clearly. And a simple reason, if you're going to the hospital, you want to be able to say, take me to the hospital, and they don't take you to a hostel. Not that they probably would if you were losing if you had your arm split, your bone sticking out. Well, that's a little gruesome. But if you were maybe had a broken limb, that's okay. So yeah, okay, class, great. We had a good discussion, and now you have the Underhill pronunciation chart, all of you. We went over it. So you took the pose test online, and I found that a common issue that we have in the class is the minimal pair, or telling the difference in listening and speaking, the difference between the V and the W in English. If you remember on the Underhill chart, it's the same picture or letter that it is in the English alphabet, right? V and W, we use both the same, okay? So if today you guys are, this is our last class, but I know we do have homework, and then you have the final oral exam. Today we're going to focus on V and W, and our objectives are to pronounce these correctly. So take out, first of all, your phone, your cell phones. Everyone's got your a cell phone in the class, and you all have both the app, WhatsApp. Sorry, you all both have. Everyone has WhatsApp, and you also have everyone. I know has a voice memo app on their mobile phone. Terrific. So what we're going to do today is, first of all, I'm going to have some students come up, and we're going to practice using the Underhill chart, and I'm going to coach you through it, and then after that, you're going to work on your own with your cell phones. Okay, so let me first get, how about, I don't know, who volunteers first, okay? I don't want to pick anyone out of the loop. Okay, so yeah, how about Francine, sorry. Francine, come on up here, and here we go. So I've got the voice memo app here, okay? Now, Francine, I want you to tell me, in your accent, repeat after me, which video do you want to watch tonight? Okay, so you all heard Francine, okay? Now, we went over this in class earlier, but let's listen and practice right now. Okay, so for the W, it's, even though they sound like, she just said, which video, right? So she made the W sound on the second word, right? So if it is, I'm going to write it out for those of you that are visual learners. Which video do you want to watch tonight? Okay, so these are the two syllables we're looking at, the two constants, W and V. All right, and what you want to practice is, like I just did with Francine, is the V sound, especially moving from the W to the V, right? The W to V. A lot of you, when you get to the V sound, because you don't have that sound in your language, for example, some Japanese speakers here, you just have to, and Chinese as well, you want to tuck your lower lip under your front teeth, so it's V. And you want to make it kind of vibrating like a low humming motor sound, okay? All right, let's all practice together. Francine. Okay. All right, now let's do it again. Which video? Okay. Yep. No? Okay. Yeah. Which? Yeah. Okay, great. You got it. Which video? Okay, go ahead, sit down. Yeah. Okay, now you guys, what you're gonna do is, Francine, you can start right now, but I'm gonna go around and work with you one-on-one. And when I'm done with you working one-on-one, then you want to sit down and stay in your seat and work independently with your voice memo app, okay? And I want you to reread the pose paragraph and practice with your W's and V's. The homework for tonight is you're gonna come home, you're gonna go home, and then you're gonna send me the recording that you've done after you've polished it up, and you think it's your best recording, and send it to me for pass or fail. You've got the rubric on the pass or fail. It's basically just that it's clear. It's not zero accent, okay? We're not going for zero accent. We're going for a clear accent. That's it, okay? You know, put as much color and be yourself as you can, just enough for the other English speaker to understand you, and that's what I'm here to help you with, okay? That's it, guys. Now let's go to guided independent practice, and then class is over, and I'll see you after the winter break. Bye.